Being with us tonight and coming into the studios. A lot of viewers are asking what businesses are considered essential. That's the big question. Can you run through the list for us?
Sure. Well, it's a big list, to be honest. So what we tried to do, knowing that a lot of our businesses, our families, our communities are so connected to Massachusetts, we're still very early in this, but because Vermont and Massachusetts have made similar steps, we really tried to connect what we did here in New Hampshire with Massachusetts, with their exemptions, understanding what was essential and non-essential. The list will be put out on our BEA, the Department of Business and Economic Affairs, on their website, I believe, later tonight, and that'll give a little bit of time for folks to review it. The order goes into effect as of midnight tomorrow. There's a couple of the stipulations there. We are closing Hampton Beach as part of the stay-at-home order. We're really encouraging folks. This is serious, and really, we're telling folks you really should be coming out of your home unless you're going grocery shopping, doing something essential. If you want to come out for exercise and all that kind of stuff, the parks are going to be open, so we want people to be able to enter into the fresh air as well.
So how do you find the list again?
So the list will be on the State of New Hampshire Department of Business and Economic Affairs website. It'll have the essential and non-essential. And again, this is the initial list. So if there are exemptions that might not have been put in there, or if you have further questions, there's an email that you can just email the department, and we can answer your questions very directly.
So Katie is asking, will the state liquor stores close?
No, they will be open just like they are in other states.
Okay, Rebecca is asking, what do you recommend for in-home child care? What they do, stay open or close?
For in-home child
care?
I believe in-home child care is exempt.
Okay, Margaret says, will lodgings include small businesses like bed and breakfasts and inns be allowed to stay open?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Okay, and Robert asked, I work for a highway department in town of New Hampshire, wondering if my job was essential job or a non-essential job.
So I believe all municipal and government workers right now are classified as essential, but the towns will have a lot of flexibility in determining what is essential and not essential. But for the most part, construction will move forward.
Okay, Amy asks, moving on to other topics, what are symptoms people being denied? What are symptomatic people being denied testing, and why are people waiting 6 to 8 days to get the results?
Right. So if you're in a high-risk bracket, let's say you're 60 and older, you have other complicating health conditions, if you've traveled internationally, or we think that you have come in direct contact with someone that might be a positive COVID case, we're moving a lot of those testing cases forward. If you're on the front lines as police or fire, EMS, if you're a healthcare worker, a lot of those testing opportunities are being prioritized. We're drastically increasing our ability to test more people in the state. Right now, New Hampshire tests more than almost any other state in the region per capita. We're going to increase that even more over the coming days and kind of clear out that backlog and be able to keep up. Now, if you're younger and you don't have other health complications, the recommendation, whether you're COVID positive or not, is to quarantine. If you're having those symptoms, you need to quarantine. You need to isolate, work through those symptoms, and if they get worse, again, call your provider or go to your emergency room. And again, we have the beds and the capacity to take care of that. But right now, for that population, the diagnosis, the recommendations are going to be very similar, but we're trying to get more people into the queue as we expand capacity over the next few days.
All right, Cindy's asking if my business closes, do the employees file for unemployment?
Absolutely. New Hampshire is one of the first states in the country to broadly open up our unemployment benefits. Essentially, if you are part of a business that has been affected by COVID, you can apply for unemployment. We've made it very, very broad, and to the credit of the federal government, they're coming in kind of behind us. For those states who haven't done it, but we've already done it, to provide some of that financial support as well, over and above what is currently offered. So those opportunities will continue to expand as we work our way through this crisis. We will be in it for the long haul, but the federal government has been pretty good. But I'm proud to say New Hampshire and our team have been right on the ball in making sure folks can be there.
So finally, a viewer is asking, why do state workers have to use their own sick time to be compensated when they're mandated to stay home?
Why did state? So for state employees, you mean?
Yeah.
Yep. So for state employees, again, we follow the state employee contract. As a lot of businesses do, they use their sick time. State employees will go into a family leave program for the next 8 weeks, but that begins in early April. I think the first week of April, they'll be able to use that. So if you have to be home, you can use that sick time for the next couple of weeks, and then you go into a paid leave opportunity, which is, again, more opportunity than has ever been provided before. And again, we're in very uncharted territory. This is a bigger crisis than we've ever dealt with before. So we're trying to open those financial opportunities up. You add that to what we've done with folks not being evicted. You can't be foreclosed on. They can't shut your utilities off. I've put all those stipulations into place, so at a minimum, knowing that tens of thousands thousands of families are going to be affected by this. You can stay in your home, you can be safe, you can quarantine. Hopefully there's enough there to at least put food on the table and get your families through this. There is a back end here. It's a tough road. It could be a long haul, but we're going to make those opportunities available, folks. So we'll be with you as we go through it.
Lots of good information, Governor. I think we're coming back to the governor, aren't we? In just a minute. Okay, we are going to have you back in just a second. All right, very good. And we're going to take a quick break right now. We'll have more questions for the governor in just a moment.